If you are engaged in the practice of emotional releasing, or even just trying to turn your thoughts and some of your emotional reactions around during the day, there is something you might be doing where you think you're releasing, but you're actually just judging yourself. This is a pretty subtle but surprisingly common trap. So let's just take a look at what this actually looks like. Then you might have a better sense of, oh, am I doing this? Something happens to you during the day, as it will if you're a human on Earth, that might trigger some upset, some anger, some frustration. Whether you see a comment, someone cuts in front of you in line or traffic. Now that emotion starts to come up, that anger, whatever it might be. Notice if you now start talking to yourself. There's a narration of thought that says something like, okay, now we're supposed to be releasing. Remember, we're doing this practice. We're working on ourselves. We're doing emotional work. Often this voice might have the tone of your parents or a school teacher or something. Now, Evan, remember, you're supposed to be above this. You're supposed to be releasing, and now you're a releaser, and now you're an emotionally working on themselves kind of person. So don't get angry. Let it do whatever. That is basically judging yourself for having the reaction, and this whole cognitive process. So what the emotional release actually is giving yourself that space to viscerally feel whatever is happening for you. So that anger comes up, there might be contraction or whatever is happening in your body. It's that full permission to say, okay, yeah, there that is. I am not going to edit that. I'm going to really let that be felt. I'm going to let my mind show me whatever it wants to show me in terms of whatever awful things it's imagining, saying, or doing. And maybe even I need to, get into my car in a few minutes or whenever I can, or go into the bathroom and just like shake or get some of that emotional energy out through sound or movement. All of that welcoming, the feeling, the expression if necessary, that's the actual emotional release. That is the actual movement of energy because it's an energetic thing. All that other stuff is self-judgment and it's cognitive talk. So again, this can be subtle. We don't realize we're doing it. Now with emotional work, and I talk about this quite often, it can be kind of easy at times to conflate thinking about it with doing it because it's not a physical thing. It's not like you're actually practicing shooting free throws on the basketball court where it's like, well, I'm either doing it or I'm not doing it. We'll be thinking and we will be having feelings. So it's like, okay, I'm supposed to release and don't get angry. Just remember, release that, release that. Stuff is happening internally, so we can sort of confuse that with a more productive act. But that is more thinking than it is releasing. And it's that self-judgment, I'm a repair project who's trying to fix a broken self mentality coming through the back door. So you can take a look at my You're Not a Repair Project book for some more ideas about how to conceptualize this and approach this as well. That's just a free ebook in the description, as well as anyone, in my opinion, who's worth listening to involving emotional work. There will be that distinction between actually letting yourself feel it, the distinction between feeling versus thinking, having your awareness with it, giving it a chance to move through at whatever level is comfortable for you in a physical, visceral, emotional way. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, just let me know. Let me know if this is something you think might have applied to you. It's not something I always realized I was doing. It was just like, hey, Evan, you're supposed to be releasing now. It's like, oh, wait, yeah, that's a sneaky one. So hope it helps, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you.